Subscribe for my channel Amol Ujagre and hit the bell icon for latest update.
Hey guys, today we are going to discuss about the access modifier, that is public, private and protected. These access modifiers helps us to define a scope of a variable or a method, that is data member or a member function. So my name is Amol Zagre and you are watching me on my YouTube channel, and I am the author of the book Practical Approach of Software Testing, which is available on Amazon India, International and Kindle. So let's do that. Mm, in order to understand, I will create two packages in my src folder. uh, New package, pack 1 and pack 2, right? So let's create two Java classes each, Java 1, then Java 2, and two Java classes in pack 2, Java 3, Java 4, right? So what I'll do, I will define few data members and member functions here. So let's say int a double d character c string str. So what I'll do, I'll put a prefix in front of every variable, a1, d1, c1 and str1, since these are the members of the class Java 1. And I'll create a method void display 1. Let's say out a1 a1 is equal to plus a1 and d1 is equal to plus d1 and plus d1, then c1 is equal to plus c1, str1 is equal to str1. I'll write the main function public static void main string args. Initially I'll just put this empty, right? So same code I'm going to write in each and every class, but I'll just change the names, right? Instead of a1 d1, let's write a2 d2, then c2 str2. Similarly in Java 3 and Java 4 I'm going to do the same things. And the last one, Java 4. Okay, so now we have 4 Java classes, and each class is having some data members and a member function, right? So as I've told you, access modifiers helps us to know the scope of the data member or a member function. It means that what is the accessibility of that particular data member or a member function within a class, outside the class, outside the class, outside the package, and so on. I'll create object of this class java1 ob is equal to new java1, right? So why I have created this object in order to access this data members or member function. So I cannot access directly these data members. So ob dot a1 is equal to, let's say, 10. ob dot d1 is equal to 23.4. Then ob dot c1 is equal to b. ob dot str1 is equal to some string, and ob dot display. So display 1. So this is not giving me any red line. Everything is fine here, right? And when I run this program, I get a very comfortable output, right? So let's see. Fine. So when I run this program, I get very comfortable output, no error, nothing. So it means that the data members can be accessed within the same class. And what is the access modifier of it? There are total 4 access modifiers: public, private, protected, and default. When we don't give anything, when we don't give any access modifier like public, private, by default those are defaults. When we don't any access modifiers, right? So then these are default. So I have not put any access modifier, so these are the defaults. So let us see where we can access those. I'll create the same object outside the class within a same package. You can create object anywhere, no issue about that, right? So I created ob object of java1. So now I try to access the data members from java1. So ob dot, let's say, a1 is equal to, I am assigning a value, ob dot c1, I am assigning a value, ob dot display. So I have accessed several data members, or all these data members are default in nature, so I can access those very comfortably, and it will give me output also very comfortably, right? So it means that default members can be accessed, one, from same class to another class in same package, right? So default members can be accessed within a same class as well as another class in a same package. So Java 1 and Java 2 are in same package, that is pack 1, right? So let's try to access these data members outside the package. So Java 3 is a class outside the package, that is pack 1. So I'll create an object. There is no issue about creating an object, you just need to import a package, right? So import pack1.java1. Fine. So I have created an object of Java 1. So let's try to access ob.a1 and let's try to assign some value to it. So what it says, a1 is not public in pack1.java1, so cannot be accessed from outside the package. So it means that default members cannot be accessed from outside the package, right? So what are default members? When we don't put any access modifier, then these are default members, and default members can be accessed from the same class, another class in the same package, and cannot be accessed from outside the package. Okay, fine. So let's see what happens if I make a1 public. So let's see, if I make a1 as public, then the error is gone, right? So what we can say about public members can be accessed within the same class, another class in a same package, another class in another package. So as this a1 is public, it is accessible in a same class, another class in the same package, and another class in another package. So let's write definition of public access modifier like this. Can be accessed from the same class, another class in the same package, and another class from outside the package. Fine. So far we have seen about default and public. Let's see what private is. The next one is private. So what will happen if I make, let's say, d1 as private, d1? So there is no issue here, right? So private member can be accessed in a same class, there is no issue. Methods of the same class, right? Any method of the same class. Let's try to access the d1 in another class. So ob dot d1 is equal to 12.4. so let's see what it says. So d1 has private access in pack1.java1. so see, Java 2 is in the same package, but still d1 is not accessible in this class since it is private. So what does private says? So private members can be accessed from same class only. So not even if you have another class in a same file, let's say I am writing the another class in same Java file. So let's see, public static void main string args, and if I try to copy and paste this, here there is error. d1 has private access in pack1.java1. What will happen if I try to write some another method, let's say void to, and if I try to put that member here, so here also we are not able to access. d1 has private access in pack1.java1. So this was about the private data member. So what does private says? So private data members can be accessed from same class only, right? So default, public and private, we have seen it practically. Now let's talk about protected. So protected members can be accessed from same class, another class in then another class from outside the package through inheritance only. So let's say Java 3 extends Java 1, right? So Java 3 is a child of Java 1, which is in pack 1, that is in another package. So now it means that I can access all the data members of Java 1 using the object of Java 3. So let's create Java 3 ob is equal to new Java 3. Fine. So I can access all the data members like ob dot a1 is equal to 10, then ob.d1 is equal to d1 is private actually. C1 is default, so I am not able to access. Default members cannot be accessed from outside the package. But if I say protected over here, so ob.c1 I am able to access, right? So this can be done. So the default members cannot be accessed from outside the package, but if we make them protected, they can be accessed from outside the package through inheritance, right? So this is what the significance of protected keyword is. So guys, I feel you might have understood everything about the access modifiers practically. If you still have any queries, please comment on this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to share this with your friends and colleagues. And if you are still not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And I do conduct selenium training, that is automation testing training in Pune, in Katras near Bharatiya Vidyapit. So if you want to learn selenium with me, you can contact me on this number and you can come to my place and learn selenium with me. To buy my book, the links are given in the description. Thank you very much.